Hey guys, Dirty John here. Gonna put up a little video of my collection of Germans. I've always kind of identified myself as a British player, and then several years ago I decided that I needed something a little more versatile to play. Everybody needs two armies, and the Germans were pretty common, and so I figured I'd put together a couple of German units so that when those tournaments rolled around, or when somebody wanted to come over and play U.S. or something, I could go ahead and play the Germans. So I started putting this collection together, probably, I guess maybe 3 years ago, and I just wanted to show you guys my little collection of Germans, which ain't so little anymore. Yeah, so there's my little side army of Germans. So we're going to take a look here and see what we can see. Um, so we'll start out over here where I've got my Recce assembled. As you guys can see, I've got a bunch of Pumas. Might as well have a whole company of Pumas, right? So I played those in one tournament, and they were pretty cool. But I tended to use them not like Recce, and more like little tanks, and that didn't work out too great for me. I picked up these Lukes in a trade somewhere, and finished those off. So I got those. I played them a couple times. Of course, I got the ubiquitous 8 Rads, which I just love. I got another set of those that you're going to see in a minute with my early war stuff. And then, of course, I got the 222s, 223. And then these guys, which I've got a bunch of these that I still need to paint. But I painted one because I was using them in, I don't know, some tournament or some list that I did. So I painted them up real quick. So you guys will see that in the great tradition of Steve-O, oh, there's my finger messing it all up. That I've also got a bunch of the captured stuff. I got my little T-70, which I love for mid-war. I got the KV, that's a Zvezda model, which I absolutely love. And then I've got the Battlefront, the new plastic T-34s with both turrets. And then this is some random T-34 that I got at some convention somewhere, T-34-85. So I painted that guy up too and figured, yeah, why not? Everybody needs a little booty stuff. Back here, you'll see the start of my beloved Hermann Goering Panzer IIIs. I haven't added a bunch to this in quite a long time, but you can see I've got basically a whole company of those as well. I just keep collecting. And then, of course, I got to it about 18 months after everybody else did, but I went into early war, and I figured I'd put, quote, a little something together. So I got a good deal on the box set, and basically painted everything, and then added some PSC, Panzer IIIs, added some Zvezda, why can't I call these right now? These guys. Somebody will tell me. Why can't I call this? Oh well, brain fart. But anyway, I got Rommel back there. And my 38Ts. Gosh, why couldn't I say that? And then of course I got some Cs, 251Cs, in case I need some mechanized stuff. I've been doing really good with these guys in tournaments lately. So they're pretty good broken little guy. And in continuing with my crazy addiction, I haven't even played these guys at all, but I'll turn this sideways. They got a Hetz, so you got to have your Hetzers, right? Don't ask me why I have a platoon of 5 of them, even numbered out for that, because I probably picked a blister up somewhere, and I just get to painting, and I just get excited. So there's the 5th Hetzer that I'll never ever put on the table probably, but I got it, and they got a Hetz. I'm real happy with the way these guys turned out and look, so I'm eager to try them soon. Then of course I can't control myself, and so I've got an entire Jagdpanther company for, again, no reason. I don't know, maybe with some of the reluctant stuff I can put all 7 of those guys on the board. It's probably not smart, but I'll do it anyway because they look so cool. I just think these are like the greatest models. I just love these. Again, I picked these up on a deal. I think I might have picked these up from our boy Matt at Historicon, or at least half of them. I don't know where I get stuff. I just get it and I paint it, and then hopefully I play it. I love these guys. I can't wait to get a list together with these guys with Tiger Ace skills, because I think they'll be ridiculous. So I love them. And then if you're playing Germans, you got to have Panthers, right? And if I have a Panther, why not have a whole company of them? So again, I do. Again, I can't control myself. I've got, Steve has another 5 of these getting primed for me right now. So I'm going to add 5 to this for pretty much no reason. So maybe I'll sell 5 of them, I don't know. But I've even got, like, I got the command, and then I've got the random, you know, I think that's Barkman or somebody. Why? Because he was there, I found him. And then continuing on with the theme of excess, I've got a million Tiger 1Es. I collected these guys kind of over the years, except for the 5 closest to you. That's the Tiger's March box set, which I picked up for a good deal many years ago, and I painted them all. I love the red numbers. It would not surprise me if I go back and change like every model I have to red and white numbers. But that's Tiger's March box set, and then this is random stuff I picked up on deals and painted over the years. That's why they don't look, don't have like a uniform look. But I'm kind of okay with that, because you play these in groups of 1, 2, you know, kind of independent and whatnot. So I like them. And again, me being insane, I've got a whole nother Tiger's March box set, which I'll probably paint too. Why? Because I had them and I found a good deal on them. I've really got a problem here. All right, and then I've got some King Tigers, which you guys will say, wow, only 4 King Tigers? Wow. Well, yeah, but I've got, I think, 6 that are getting ready to get painted. So, again, what are you going to do with 9? I don't know. Have them. Look at them. And, of course, I went crazy with these guys and painted these guys all up. I'm really happy with the way these turned out because, you know, you got to have them for Remagen. All right, so let's move on to some of the other stuff. Strangely enough, I've never had what I felt like were enough Stugs. So recently I've changed that. These little F8 guys are dudes I got a good deal on. And I don't know why I have them. I don't even think I've ever played them. These dudes, I got a good portion of the plastic open fire guys, and I love them. So this I have for command with some riders because I used them in some tournament somewhere. So I stole the FJ riders like off of one of my King Tigers to put on there. I thought it turned out pretty good. And then I've got a whole, basically platoon of the, again, the open fire Stugs, which are awesome. I like the way they look. They're very chunky. I'll see if I can get these from overhead. See how chunky those guys are? I love them. I think they're cool. I pick them up whenever I get a chance. But you can see the like shading difference between these guys. Especially this guy here. I painted him at different times and probably used a different technique, but yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't care. And one of the things I did over here, which is kind of dumb, is, you know, again, I got the 5th Stug, which I switched out for this one, which is a Stu. So I really need Stu 42. I really need to re-decal this guy and make him 715 or 714. And then these are my PSC Stus that I did for a couple lists, and I really enjoy those. I think they're great. I think they look good. The guns are a little small, you know, like most of the PSC stuff, but it's fine. Again, I went crazy. I painted these at 2 different times, so you see some different shades here. I might try and go back and fix that. Probably not, though. You know, again, why have a platoon when you can have a company? So Fanzer 470s, which I love. I got to get these guys on the table more because I really like them. You know, Panther gun, Tiger front armor. What's not to love? Well, what's not to love is huge AT and late war. Armor don't count no more. So I painted these guys recently. These were my martyrs to fill in for my any of the, you know, this model of martyr, which you guys know I love martyrs. But I got my face beaten in with these last tournament I went to. So I don't know. I still think they look cool. I like them. I do have to figure out some kind of way to identify the commander though, because I don't have numbers on these guys. I'll do something. And then, of course, my Martyr 3s, which you guys have seen in my bat reps. You see them all the time. I love them to death. I painted 5 of these, too, for no reason. So I've got one that I'm just going to try and sell, like, singly at Historicon. I'll just tell you guys how that pans out. But it's strange. We usually have a lot of stuff, and guys play different game systems, and they sometimes want to buy, like, one of something. So, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Then Artie. I got lots of Artie options. The Panzerwerfers were part of a thing we did with Battlefront. So, you know, I use them. They're cool. The Ubiquitous Nebs, they're awesome. I picked up these Hummels. And again, I think I got these from Matt. And I just painted them. And I was like, yeah. But then I used them and they actually came out pretty good. I like them. I did lose one of my AA machine guns, though. If you can see that right there. I gotta go fix that. But they're good. My Wesp that I love that are way overpriced, but I use them anyway. Again, I got my face kicked in with these last weekend, or weekend before last, something like that. And then, I love this thing. This is my little Panzer III OP. There was a guide on Battlefront's website. Sorry, I can't remember who did it. But they show you how to make this little guy, and it is awesome. I love it. I even fooled a guy. I put it out there, gave him my list, and he didn't realize that this thing didn't have a gun. You know, he asked me, what's AT on that? I was like, machine gun. So that was cool. And then, the oft-mentioned, never played K81s. AT-17, get some. Overpriced, but recently fixed. They used to be like 500 and some odd points. They're down to 3 something. I'm going to play them just to piss somebody off one time, blow a bunch of jumbos up with them, I guess. And then I recently did these. These haven't been on the board yet. These 105s. I made a very curious decision here and made these yellow. I should have done them gray because they're the old school kind and they'd be more appropriate for, you know, all times. But I didn't do that. I was dumb. I may go back. I probably won't. Just leave them yellow. And then Panzer IVs, got to have a ton of these if you got German, so I do have a ton of these. I got the J's, which I like. So I got a platoon of them. I got 5 of those. You can see those there. I liked how the wire shirts turned out. I got a bunch of random Panzer IVs. I don't even know where these came from, but I kind of cobbled them together. And I use them for command or something because they look a little different. And I'm okay with that because the Germans were kind of ragtag in some ways. All right, let me move around here. You guys can see the big picture yet again. Focus is going crazy, but whatever. These guys in the back here, these are my PSC Panzer IVs. I really like them. They're kind of a pain to assemble, but I did go ahead and put magnets because I love magnets. So I chopped the posts off and figured out how to do that. That was fine. And then I've got the 4-panel shirts and ones from Battlefront. Again, I love the red numbers. The red numbers are the best. But I don't care. I think they look good. Yeah, I don't give a crap if they got 4 panels. Don't mean nothing to me. I'm going to turn sideways here a little bit. Or let's see. So these are Peter Pig Pack 40s. I really like these. I got a gift certificate at some point to Peter Pig and I ordered these guys. They're awesome. I love these guns. They come with all that you know, stuff on the barrels and whatnot. They're great. Then I've got the start of my AA, Mobile Wagons, Ostwinds. I've got some transport back here that I painted up. I think these haul around like Pack 40s and Nebs and stuff. Yeah, so that's cool. Let's go check out the infantry. I got a ton of that too. So these guys, if you've seen any of my German battle reports with infantry, you've seen these guys all over the place. Yeah, I did one unit in kind of city and one not. And I did these for Italy, like when Casino came out the last time. And I think they turned out pretty good. I didn't even know I had this many motorcycles. I didn't paint these. I got these in some deal. And I didn't realize I had that many until I pulled them out here today. So review your stuff. You'll discover what you own. Then I did 3 Panzer Schrecks. And I did one to go with each platoon. Plus I did one I can assign out of the headquarters. You know, I'm putting either one and have it look right with that kind of half-half base. I kind of like it. This is my sniper that Sean O'Hara did for me. I love it. It's just a gun out of a tuft, which is exactly right? And then, this is my ATR, my anti-tank rifle team that I use in mid-war a lot. You know, some random transport and stuff. I really don't even know where this stuff goes. But anyway, my guns, these are often available in headquarters. I've got my little Poopchin, my little pack guns, so I use those a lot. These guys, I think, are my tank hunter teams, right? 2 guys with a Faust. And these are random things. I don't even know what they are. I find stuff, I paint it, and there it is. I think I generally pull these guys out when I need a commander for something, and I just, you know, forgot it or whatever, so I just pull them out and use it. I got my infantry guns that I love that everybody else doesn't. Back here's another random guy painted. Don't have no idea where he goes, but there he is. I don't know. In case I lose something, I guess. I don't know. HMGs all over the place. Now I did these purposefully to make them look differently, so I can tell them apart. These I got in a deal from somewhere. No clue. Never used them. I think it's two different models too, but whatever. I threw decals on them, and I don't care. These are kind of my heroes. I've got Ewing, Graebner, and Von Salken. Von Salken is mandatory when you can get him. He's awesome. Then I got Pios. I did them sometime. I can't really remember when. They're good. And those are the guys with 3 stands, 3 on a stand like this. Those are my substitutes for flamethrowers. Then I've got my these are my FJs that Joe Mez painted for me recently. They're freaking awesome. They look great. I haven't used them yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna. These are the SS that I will never paint again. This is why Joe painted these. It's because I painted these, and I was like, ugh. Took forever. Haven't used them yet. Hey, and look, another platoon of German infantry, because I don't know why. Because I painted them. Because I had them. They were there. They're a little dark. I don't like them being that dark, so I might go back and monkey with these. So, and then of course we've got half tracks all over the place. The ones on the right are Battlefront, the ones on the left are PSC. They're fine. These are the greatest set of trucks ever. Trying not to fall down here. I've got these trucks from Game Models. I had to use the tops on one and not on the other. The other one, this one, I use these for reinforced because you can pull these little things out and make them regular trucks if you want. So they work great. But I think the most efficient thing I ever bought were these little guys. When I bought them, they were $4 a piece, I think. French trucks, because you can use them with anybody. Germans, French, Brits. Don't matter, just use them. I got a unit of 88s. Of course, I got another box set of 88s I have to paint, because I have another box set of everything. Here's the rest of my AA. So there we go. That's my stuff. This is what it all goes in. You know, so I find deals and then I make myself go broke with storage. So that's all my Germans, and it's way more than my Brits. So yeah, so am I a Brit player with all this German stuff? I don't know. But yeah, I pick stuff up for cheap. Of course, I'm going broke with storage like I just said. But that's all my stuff. So I hope you liked this video. Thanks, guys. We'll check you out at wwpd.net.